Hey guys, this is Mike from BTech Reviews here, and today we are just going to run a speed test for the OnePlus N100 or the Nord N100. So I've had this phone for a couple of days. I bought it over the weekend, right? And I've gotten to test it out a little bit. I've been testing out the camera. I've been using it off and on as far as like a little bit of a daily phone. And for the most part, I'm impressed with a lot of things. But for the most part, this is a non-5G device. And I wanted to kind of just test out the the speeds for you over here, just so you guys can kind of get an idea of how fast this can pick up, even though it's an LTE device. So non 5G device or non 5G phone, but again for under $200 on Amazon or Best Buy or wherever you decide to buy this, it's still gonna pack quite a punch as far as speed. And I just did a test right now and it actually hit over 100. So let me go ahead and hit another speed, and I'll go ahead and change the servers just to kind of test this out. But for the most part, again, this is running on T-Mobile's network, and as you can see there, I'm actually hitting over 100 downloads. So I mean, pretty much, if you think about it, I'm getting already almost low band 5G speeds already out of the box over here. And again, it really just depends on your area, of course, right? I'm not going to say otherwise. But for the most part, 119, that's super impressive. I mean, with my old iPhone 11, I was getting over 100 on good days, you know what I mean? So for the most part, I think that's pretty amazing that this is putting out 119 download on the megabits per second. Now let's go ahead and change the server here, just because, this one is, the server is in Austin, which is like a 5-hour drive for me. Let's go ahead and hit something more local, and then let's go ahead and do another speed run, which again, 119 was impressive. Let's see if we can break 100 here. Again, this is on the T-Mobile network in my area, and again, I'm getting even better speeds now that I switched up the network, which is pretty cool. 135. Wow. So I mean, I don't know how fast y'all's LTE is in your area. I've always have been pretty impressed on the T-Mobile spectrum, how good it is where I live. It's much better than Verizon. I can't really compare it to AT&T though, because I've only used Cricket a couple times down here, and most of my Cricket lines have had not been great. So again, this time we are at 137, and 7 upload is not as good as I would like it to be, but I mean 7 upload is still really not that bad, and 137 download is pretty crazy in my opinion for, again, an LTE device and a device under $200, which pretty crazy. I think that's more than adequate for some people, you know what I mean? And for the most part, a lot of people are want to transition over to 5G, within the next couple of years, which is understandable. That's going to be the standard, right? For the most part, though, people that are not looking for a more expensive device, whether it be OnePlus or another device like a Samsung device, you're still pretty well off picking a device that is an LTE device. So I wouldn't worry about it as long as the coverage in your area is good. Again, just small disclaimer: this is T-Mobile. And again, this is a fully unlocked device. So again, I did switch the servers here just to kind of see if I can get faster speeds, and it looks like I am getting faster speeds, which is pretty freaking crazy. A lot of people were going to ask, oh, what bands are you're using? I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, I don't have that mobile app that tells you which bands you're on. But regardless of that, I want to say it's like N41 or something like that. Regardless of that, though, again, 144. I'm getting even faster speeds now, which is pretty ridiculous. So again, guys, this is just this is very indicative, again, of the location. But for the most part, and I'm filming this in 4K. Let me know how it looks, by the way. But again, take it with a grain of salt. This is just a speed test. Again, people use other apps. I use speedtest.net because that's the app that I'm most familiar with. So there's other apps that might say differently. But again, I still think that's pretty crazy. When I first got this device, it was only hitting 16, and this is during the day, right? Right now it's about midnight at nighttime, so the network is less congested. So these are literally the only tests I've run, and again, they're all LTE tests. LTE again, non 5G devices. Fastest upload speed is 10 so far, 18 on another day, 19 on another day. Still pretty crazy though, guys. So again, if you guys like the video, don't forget to smash the like button. If you guys like my channel, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, thank you again for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Okay.